Hi everyone, I just wanted to share my 2 cents or express my own angle on this Ubong Air stuff. I beg the air hostess, who asked you to mount guard? Is that part of your job role? When you have passengers that are unruly, aggressive like that, is it within your role as a hostess to mount guard so that they don't go down? What about the role of the airport security? Was it within your rights as the air hostess to mount guard and stop that passenger from going? What if she punched you? What if she pushed you from that place where you stand? What if she was more aggressive than she even presented? I call her patient. A passenger that was aggressive like that, you not go just do your job, come out, move, make it go. There was no way she would have escaped that airport without being arrested in a more civil way. You had the duty of care or customer care towards her, towards your brand, to ensure that you did things in a more civil way. I know you people will say it's easier said than done, but come on. If you could stand there and be taking the slap, you could have done it more professionally. If she needed to leave the flight, there was nothing stopping her. Even against human rights, you could not imprison her. There was no reason for you to stand there. You have done your part within your role, I believe, alerting the police, be airport security. It was now left to airport security to see how they can take her off the flight. But you standing at the entrance, she trying to barge herself out. What if she pushed you? What if she punched your ear? You stand there, they say, she is hitting me, she is slapping me, she is hitting me. What if she give you uppercut? Whatever happened to working within your role? I know you love your job. I know say you want to be there to see things through. But sometimes it could make you calm down. Work within your role. Work within your role. You be a hostess. You're not supposed to man guard. You go call who go man guard, you go move. Because if anything happened to you in that process, another one bust the dust. Another one dust the bus. However they talk them. You stood there, put your jaw, where should they hit you? For waiting. For what? You had alerted security. There was no need wasting time to be putting yourself in harm's way. She was already aggressive. There's supposed to be, what's the procedure for dealing with an aggressive patient, passenger, being a patient in this case? Because that behavior will be like patient own. What's your policy? I can bet it's not for you to put yourself at harm's way. But at the end of the day, who knows? Nigeria, they happen to a lot of us. If she had come down from that flight, security would have still arrested her. There are more dignifying way, more humane way you would have done this thing. And even to put your brand in a good way. At the end of the day, whatever unruly she was, customer is always right. Customer is always right. Even if they are wrong, you use the laws to cut them. But in defending yourself within the law, you don't put yourself in a negative light. They pull in breast for the whole internet to see. Even when she was fully under restraint, both hands were restrained, her legs were restrained. There was a air hostess that went there and yacked it open. Why? Even when you yacked it open and you were posting it online, you knew that she was indecently exposed. Your conscience not judge you to cover up. Why? That's the motive. There's a motive. You're angry. She did this, she did that. You can't take the laws into your hand. Your organization has already locked her up. And then you're in the court of public eye again. She's been humiliated for waiting. I'm not sitting down saying that her behavior was acceptable. No. But there are procedures in where you can handle it in a dignified way. There was no reason for you to put yourself at harm's way and stand there and be getting the punch and the slap. Or even standing in her front to stop her from coming off the flight. You had no right. As a air hostess, I don't think it's within your rights. I don't think it's within your job role. It was for the security personnel to do. And that behavior in itself could have aggravated her. That behavior in itself feed on make she vex. There are two sides to a coin. I'm not going to stand here and say, the way she acted was appropriate. But then you stood in her way when she said she wanted to go. Like Daddy Free's life. Daddy Free say, business class people know they off their phone. They're not even near them to off their phone. Now the masses. What will my Nokia 3310 that I will off in the economy seat affect the whole full plane? Is it not the same business flight? I don't understand. If you don't speak to business class to switch it off, what is the rationale asking people in the economy side? Now see finish the worry people for this country. Now see finish. And one day go end.